Most of the racing attention this week will be focused on Oklahoma. The Chili Bowl is taking place for the next few days, and several people that we know from local racing are there, including Modified Racing's Max McLaughlin. He just got to the Tulsa Expo Center. He joins us. We may have to cut this short here, as they could be on the track any second. They're on a brief break. Hey, man, how we doing?
Good. How you doing?
Doing very well. So what's going on right now?
No, they just got done with practice. I'm just sitting watching pretty much, but not a whole lot on my end today. But I'm just kind of going to go there and see how the track changes throughout the night. See how the guys up front react to their changes and what they do throughout the night, and see if we can make ourselves better for Wednesday.
So what have you noticed so far?
I don't know. We were pretty good early yesterday. Fairly fast, passing cars in practice, and made some changes, and weren't so good the second session. So I don't know. I think I'm confident, and hopefully, Bundy will get here this week and tune her up. So I think we're got a decent shot to have a good run, and just got to keep working at it.
How much do they tear it up and repack it for practice?
They didn't as much as I thought they were going to yesterday, but that's a decent amount for sure. It's slicker than I expected to start, but it actually held moisture better than I thought it would throughout the night too. So there's a lot of cars on the track yesterday, and still, a little bit of grip up top, and tiny bit of grip on the bottom to kind of hang your left sides on. So wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be for sure.
Okay. Was the track different with each of those times you went out, or was the car different? Because you said you were better in one than the other.
Yeah, both. Track was definitely slicker the second time, and then I don't think the car was as good either. So I don't know. They know better than I do. I don't really run these things at all. So learning on my end, and just trying to figure out what I like.
How did this come about, and who are you driving for?
I drive for Bundy Built. They won the Extreme Midget Championship last year. It's a Honda team. They're kind of the only ones with the Honda engine. They build them themselves, and that's how they afford to go racing. So pretty cool to get the call from Bundy to drive their car, and hopefully it turns out all right at the end of the week.
How much experience do you have in a midget?
Like 2 races, and I blew up in both of them, so not much at all.
Okay, so what are our realistic goals? And you said you hit the track Wednesday, correct?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't have any expectations. Just go, drive it as best I can, and whatever happens, happens.
How do they know how many practice laps do you get? Because with all those cars, I'm sure everybody's wanting as much as they can get. So do they give you
that? 2 sessions. So.
And you've had your 2 sessions, so you're done.
Yeah, done.
Do you have teammates you can bounce ideas and suggestions off of and get advice from?
Yeah, Ethan Mitchell, Bundy's son, he's racing. So, definitely get the relay some info off of him. And, he's done a good job the last couple of years. So, definitely got a lot of midget experience. And, he was in New Zealand for racing last week, so he wasn't able to make it here Sunday for practice. But when he gets here, I think he'll definitely make us better.
Okay. Are there other people you're seeing there that you know?
Yeah, I know. A ton of people, but, they're not going to come give you their setup,
Well, I guess I was thinking more of a comfortability standpoint, because you're far away from home. A lot of people you don't know, a car you're not very familiar with. Are the butterflies going pretty good, or are you pretty steady right now?
Yeah, I think I'm all right. I do know a ton of people here. I know Bundy really well. A lot of my friends are here to come watch, and, I'm not really nervous at all, really. Just kind of anxious to go and, see how it goes, because I really don't have any expectations. But sometimes that's better than, having high ones.
That's true. I could imagine it would be. Yeah. So how does Wednesday work? Do you draw? They just put you in a heat? How does that work?
Yeah, you practice 1 session, then you'll draw for your heats, and it's passing points. So ideally you want to start last, You want to start last in a heat without Rico Abreu and the heavy hitters in it, pretty much.
Unless they start up front, then you can do okay, right?
Yeah, exactly. But,
okay.
Ideally, you want to, you run 2 heats, so you want to be able to start, mid-pack and boat, not on the pole.
Right, gotcha. So for people who are looking and they want to see you, what's the car look like? What's the number?
Crazy 8 looks pretty much like my modified, except black.
Okay.
But it, it's got FX Cabrera Harley on it, and a lot like, my big block for sure.
Thanks for getting back to me. I really appreciate it. I missed him a couple times earlier, so my apologies. I hope you do well, and hopefully we'll see you racing on Saturday night, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Good talking to you.
You too, man. You take care. Guys, hit the
All right,
Blue E,
thank you.
turn on the notifications and stuff. We'll all be rooting for Max to make it to the big one this Saturday at the Chili Bowl.